Start the timer. Grab this back. There you go. Log back out. Alright, let's continue.
The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead.
Oh, there's a thread. Oh, and that's a thing opening in its entirety. Interesting. It's like a tacit field. Interesting.
Is that an entrance to a paradimensional tacit field? Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Huh. Very well. I stand with you.
Does he actually fight with you? I'm actually certain about that.
What happened? Where's Avidius? I crossed inside at the same time. It's the Thundering Madness.
Open the gates.
So you're just battling without thinking.
That voice. The Discord Slayer. Is this her trap? Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers sway you.
Who's that voice? I recognize it.
The pain and hallucinations are fading. Is she helping me?
Good. See that cocoon in the center? Thundering Mephis is just there. That right there is the core of this domain. Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
The wicked will face judgment.
Stop attacking the fucking Thundering Memphis.
It worked. Who are you?
Now is not the time for stories, but I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
I can't hear her voice anymore.
Question is now, where is Avidius?
Rover! Are you unharmed?
I'm fine. So it's gone?
The Thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself. Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious for his cruelty that defied reason, the world remembers him as the Mad King. Legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy, and the worst calamities ever stirred by the Dark Tide all began with him. He didn't fight it. He embraced it, commanded its abominations, bent them to his will. In the end, the people rose against him and struck him down, but not before he left a curse. I shall become the very history and memory of Septimon, so long as fear lingers in your hearts. I shall return.
The power to command the Dark Tide's creations. That Discord Slayer says she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater calamity. She pulled me from the illusion. This isn't making sense.
Rover, traces of the Dark Tide's frequency still linger where the paradimensional tacit field collapsed. The anchor stone is useless now. The signal is blocked by some sort of spatial layer.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole. My telepathic ability should give me a way in.
Telepathy? Your grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but this I don't want to see. Another tragedy like what befell Septimont.
We're falling behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we do. I'm not letting any lead slip past us. I can't see anything. Focus.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic.
The prototype echoes in the deposit. Those voices. They're in Everardo Vault.
It's currently sheltering a large number.
Let's not waste time.
Yep, we go now. Like now.
Zani, status of the evacuation.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated. But the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands.
Trust them to see it through.
Miss Carlotta, we've cleared the depositories as ordered, ready to receive incoming supplies.
Good. Renacita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next Cloudpather Express is due at any moment.
Understood, ma'am.
Rover! If you mean the incident in Raguna, you've likely already heard. A horde of tacit discords has overrun the city.
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies detected in Everardo Vault. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Eglatown have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling my duty.
Strange. I clearly sense the dark.
Gunfire!
Oh boy. Please don't be the Fraxis, I swear to God. If it is the Fraxis, I'm gonna fucking kick their asses. Okay, it's you again.
These
You-
tide spawn. They've evolved fast. And sure enough.
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Be careful. Her abilities are not normal.
All this by her hand.
Fiction and reality are starting to blur. Don't put your faith in appearances. That is what they really are.
The dark tide can corrupt, and you carry its power.
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
By the sacred statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the righteous may taste eternity. Wickedness shall be purged by the blade, and those who consort with calamity shall fall. Galbrenna, demon wrought from ruin,
Fenrico?
you have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin. The Sentinel's wrath is already
That's not
upon me.
Fenrico.
I will cast you back into damnation myself before your carnage spreads any further. You should be howling in the Styx depths.
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell, I'd honestly appreciate the favor.
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
She could have dodged that. But she... And Fenrico. He knew in his...
You are not Fenrico.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse Renacita of a traitorous demon and avenge the blood debts. Renacita teeters on the edge of collapse. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
Unless... You're not Fenrico at all.
Bloodshed cannot be avoided. Blood must pay for blood. My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning and the end. Hand over the civilization capsule.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all.
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy the will of the divinity.
You and your divinity cannot end me! And these dark tide shams. Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the Enlightened One, anointed by the divinity and crowned by fate itself.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You wield the Dark Tide's power, yet you dare judge me?
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declare the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent!
It's the light of Genesis.
Dark Sovereign? Okay. That's new.
Looks like the judgment is clear. These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
How were they able to disguise themselves as humans?
Oh, not
I've never
not
heard
this
of
again.
anyone possessing such
Oh,
ability.
Their fangs are bared now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh.
I hate not being able to use my own characters.
All who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Time to pout.
No contest. You've made it personal now.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
My compliments. The stage is set.
I wanted to fight you.
Victory
You
favors
fucking
me.
stop. Oh my god, please stop. Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Can you please just let me use my own goddamn characters? For the love of God.
Ovidius, you have received the blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
I shall never back down! Rover, now!
Okay, well, that's new. I guess the dark tide being on it allowed us to open it.
Another dimension within the civilization capsule.
I mean, that's what about
Why
what I
does it open
expected.
up now? Was it when Avidius and I made contact?
Arbiter.
Is that Imperator's voice? Imperator, do you have more to tell me?
Permissions detected, Arbiter. Lifting imposed restrictions.
Who is that? Can't tell who that is. Can't tell.
First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed.
Who is that?
Outcome verified.
No.
Blueprint compiled. Advancing
No.
to phase 2. Commencing simulation. Attempting civilization fit. Renacita.
Is that who I think it is? I think that is. Holy shit, that's the person from the opening cutscene. No fucking way. Already? That feels like an end of the game thing.
This moment was always foreseen. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator. Time, in this place, flows near still. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Renacetan civilization, preserving their most ancient memories. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here. Arbiter, heed me now. Let me unveil Renacita's beginning. In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide. The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
Your light blesses us.
We follow your will.
To build our republic.
Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrought false miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea.
Oh.
By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came.
and to the sea we shall return!
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Renacita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnodian did steer Renacita's fate. And I too once guided Renacita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people. Only the people can decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that Resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen. But if she standeth with humanity, Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness, even at civilization's dawn. It had already tainted mankind's hearts. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Renacitan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Renacita's fate anew. If the Renacitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now. Gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Renacita shall be free of divinity henceforth. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Renacita shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me?
I'm gonna need an
This
explanation.
place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her. And trust me.
God damn it, dude. What is... This has happened. This is the third time.
Leviathan.
That is the third time that has happened. Like in the past 2 days. It happened... What was the first time? The first time was with Frolova and the baton. Second was Ayuno's bracelet when we were trying to give it back to her in the memory. And now with her giving us the necklace. What is that? It literally just says, it not even doesn't even say texture, it just says text. 3 times? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to send this to them. What the hell, dude? That's ridiculous.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinasita. Use it to bring back Leviathan.
It's always that group of
So the
lunatics.
Fraxidus has been incubating the Thronodian.
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer?
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. The next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst case scenario.
I never liked him or her. You could just say them.
Our first
It's too
priority
clunky.
is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the tide spawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human. You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured, the capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Trinodian's power.
You think it's Avidius?
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine now. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon.
Not this shit again. You don't have to upload that at all. I don't need you to open those photos. It's 30 minutes.
When calamity strikes, I trust
Even
you'll
the
know
sword,
exactly
dude.
where to point your blade. Huh. Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a debt worth talking about. Huh. The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading, and this space is about to collapse. We need to find a way out.
Bro. I'm about to restart the PlayStation again. God damn it. Internet's working just fine, I can tell you that much, considering I'm playing the game, but it just stops wanting to upload stuff.
They're all tide spawn.
Yeah.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the dark tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the dark
Oh my god,
tide.
can you finish talking, please?
No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data.
Please
But
finish talking.
Vidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to
Oh my
find
god.
him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tidespawn hits.
Finally, Jesus Christ, that took forever.